story that's called simply The Wren. Many, many, many years ago, all the birds decided that what they needed was a king. They needed a king of the birds to rule over them and bring some order to the chaos. But one bird didn't want this, and that was the peewit, the lapwing. The lapwing said, I want to be free. I don't want to be ruled by a king. So the peewit went off to live in the marshes, well away from all the other birds. The birds got together and decided that the way that they would choose their king would be whoever it was who could fly the highest. So all the birds got together, and first thing in the morning, they all began to fly. They all began to ascend, and of course the crows were calling, caw, caw, and the ducks were quacking, and there was an enormous sound of the beating of wings, and the birds rose higher and higher and higher in the sky. And of course the eagle flew so close to the sun that he almost burned his wings. And when he is flying far higher than any of the other birds, the little wren, the tiny little brown wren that had hidden in the eagle's feathers, flew from the eagle's back and flew even higher and said, I am the king of the birds, for I have flown the highest of all. But when all the birds landed, none of the birds wanted the wren to be the king, for the wren had only achieved height by cunning and mischief, not by skill. So the wren was sent into a mouse hole and left to guard the wren in the mouse hole overnight was the owl. And the owl sat and watched, and the little wren came and poked a head out of the mouse hole, but realised he couldn't escape because the owl was there on guard. And the owl thought, I am so tired. So she closed one eye. And she thought, I can do this. I'll close one eye and leave the other eye open, and then I'll close that eye and open the first one. But as the moon began to rise and she was so tired, she closed both her eyes. And the little wren managed to climb out of the mouse hole and managed to escape and to go and live in the hedges. And whenever any of the other birds see the wren, they tease him and say, you are indeed the king. You are king of the hedge. But the owl, of course, wasn't really very popular because she let the wren escape. And this is why you only ever see owls at night. She doesn't appear during the day because she's so embarrassed that she let the wren escape. But the eagle did indeed become king of all the birds, because of course the eagle can fly the highest. I think I've heard that story before, and I think it's either Irish or Welsh. If anybody if anybody knows and anybody's got a reference for that story, please do write something in the comments. But it does appear in Jack Zipes' versions of the his translation of the first edition of the Brothers Grimm stories, simply called The Wren. Hmm. I think I would have called it King of the Birds or something, but there you are. Oh, black wrens and cute little things. Lovely. So if you do have a reference for that, and if you can let me know, is it Irish, is it Welsh? Please do write something in the comments. Lovely. Hope to see you soon.